Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm gonna be talking about locks, baby. Locks. Yes, so I recently colored my locks. When I was pregnant last year, I did like a rinse, which was like a red rinse, but now I colored my locks. But I'm not gonna talk about my color locks today. I'm just going to talk about the reasons why your locks might not be growing, and I do have a list here of things that I wrote down. I have 5 different things I'm going to talk about today why your locks might not be growing. Okay guys, so my locks has been growing now for a few years, and it's been a journey. All right, it's been a journey, and now I've combined them because my locks were way longer than theirs. All right, trust and believe, they were way longer than theirs. Alright, if you guys been following my journey, I combine my locks now. I now have 44 locks. When I combined them and I count them, I was shocked when I realized there were 44 locks left. But I was so amazed because I do love double numbers. I do love the number 44 as well. So I was really impressed with what the universe gave me. Alright, so I'm really happy with the size of my locks now. The reason why I combined them, because I just found that they were too thin, and I wanted to make them just a little bit thicker, and that's the reason why I combined them. So they might look shorter. You might think, oh my gosh, why is the locks looking shorter? Yeah, I did combine them, so they do have to lock again, and combining sometimes make them look shorter. And I did snip off some just to make them even, because I had some long ones at the back, was too long, and I just wanted a new style. So talking about locks and why your locks may not be growing, you might be paying attention too much to the growth. Alright, and it depends where you started from. Did you start off from TWA? Did you start off from a full head of hair? You know, everybody start off their lock journey at different stages or with different head of hair. I start off with not much hair, okay, and my hair grows really fast, and I have 3C hair, so my hair really is curly, very curly hair, and it was a mess at the beginning. I was frizzy, but I end up loving it. I do still love my frizz because I'm semi-freeform. I only twist my hair once or twice a year, so I do have a lot of frizz, and I love it so much. I do like just seeing my scalp thick and healthy. So one of the reasons why a lot of you guys may not be seeing growth is because you are retwisting your hair too much, or maybe just manipulating your hair too much. I know people that get retwists every 2 weeks, and they are losing their edges, they're losing their hair is receding or thinning out, and that could be because you're retwisting your hair too much, or just going to the hairdressers too much to get your hair retwisted. And a lot of these people retwist your hair tight. Not everybody, but if you don't tell them that it's too tight, they will do it too tight. Alright, and then when you go home with a headache, and then you can't sleep, and you twist and turn, and that causes friction, and you're just losing your hair. Alright, so you have to pay attention to who's retwisting your hair, how much you're retwisting your hair, and how much you're manipulating your hair. Alright. Number 2, too much hair products. A lot of us are very guilty of that from when we had normal hair before we moved into locks. So we're used to using so much products, and we're not realizing that with locks you don't really need all that product. That can cause build-up, that can cause your hair to get stunted, that could cause stunted growth, as they'll say. So don't put too much products in your hair, especially too much conditioners or leave-in stuff that you don't really need. That is going to cause build-up into your hair, especially if you're not rinsing out your hair or washing your hair often. You need to actually rinse these things out if you are using them in your locks. And yeah, so just limit the hair products. If you're going to use anything, just make it limitless. Just basically oil and water is good enough, or even aloe vera gel if it works for you, or flaxseed gel. But I really recommend just using oil and water, if anything. Okay. Number 3, less updos and less let your locks do its thing. I was meant to say less updos. I'm doing an updo right now. It's not tight because I only got elastic bands over it, and I just twisted my hair, but it's very loose, and I don't sleep with my hair tightly wrapped or anything like that. I sleep with head wraps on or head scarves on, and that's a way to help your hair to do its thing. It will help your hair to lock quicker as well, okay? So don't put your hair up too much. Don't do all these styles, because again, it's going to cause friction, it's going to cause your hair to break, it's going to cause your hair to pull out and lose your hair. So don't retwist your hair a lot. Don't put your hair up in too much updos. Maybe when you do have some longer length and your hair is actually locked properly, budded nicely and everything, you can start having a few styles here and there, but I wouldn't recommend these styles every day, alright, or weekly, because your hair needs to rest, your hair needs to do its thing, your hair needs to hang, okay? When you have a flower or a plant, you don't tie it up all the time, do you? The plant needs to breathe, the plant needs to shake, do its thing, you know, it needs to spread its wings. So please let your hair do its thing. Please let your locks do its thing. Just trust the process, okay? Number 4, I was showing number 2 there. Number 4 is sometimes you're not getting enough hydration in your body, and that also means your locks is not getting enough hydration. So what you need to do is pay yourself some attention. Give yourself some TLC. Give your locks some TLC. Drink some water. Drink lots of water, actually. You know, a lot of us are walking around dehydrated in our bodies, and that's going to make our locks even more dehydrated, especially if you're not spraying the locks with water and, you know, keeping up with all the things that you need to be doing right when it comes to your locks. So don't put too much product in your hair, but make sure you have some hydration in your locks, okay? Because that's going to help your locks to stay hydrated. It's like watering your flower every day. I just see my locks as flowers, and you have to water them every day or every other day. It's up to you and how you like your locks. If you feel like your locks are dry, make sure that you spritz it with some water or something that's going to keep it hydrated, okay? You don't want to walk around with harsh locks that's going to break off if you itch your scalp or something, or if you put it up in a ponytail, right? You don't want to have brittle locks. So make sure you have some hydration in your locks and in your body at the same time. And number 5, okay, it's simple. Everybody's locks is different. Everybody hairs grows differently. So my hair might be growing longer or faster than somebody else's locks, just because my hair is different, my texture is different, my type of lock might be different. You know, everybody is different and everybody do different things. So because I use certain products might not work for you. So make sure you do trial and test with everything that you do. So oil and water might not work for you, but find products that works for you, but don't use too much different products. And when you are finding products, make sure that you use the product for at least a month or 2 to see if those products work for your locks or work for your hair or natural hair, depending on what sort of people are watching my videos, alright? But make sure that you are paying attention to what you're using in your hair, because not everybody has the same result, alright? So as I said, everybody's different when it comes to hair, everybody's different when it comes to locks, so pay attention to your locks, alright? Because remember, every flower is different, so you can't water it the same way, you can't prime it and prim them like, what is the word? You can't go and treat it the same way you treat another flower. Everybody has different textures and different tones to their hair, to their locks, so pay attention to that. Work with your locks and pay attention and give a lot of TLC, and trust and believe, without you even pay attention to the growth and how short or how long your hair is or the stage that it's at, you will see the hang time in no time. No time you see hang time. Trust and believe, because right now I'm seeing hang time and I'm like, alright, combination. I combined my locks about a couple months ago and I'm already seeing the length. And yes, trust the process, okay guys? I hope this video was helpful for you, and if you want to see any more videos like this about my locks, especially how I got this color, okay, make sure you comment below, and I'll see you guys again very soon. Bye guys, take care.